Cortez waits, man at second, 2 away. Cubs up by 2. We're in the top of the 4th.
How long have you been a Cubs fan? All your life?
All my life. I'm from Chicago.
So it runs in the blood.
It's a 1-run game. RBI single by Cortez. 5-4.
Die-hard Cubs fan and die-hard Bears fan.
So why not the White Sox? Like, what made you pick Cubs over the Sox?
You know, when I was a young kid, I used to go watch the White Sox.
Yeah.
With my dad and my brother. It's like when they were younger.
Yeah.
When I was younger. I lived in the north side of my life. So all my friends were all Cubs. We go to Grizzly Field. So I just became more of a Cubs fan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate the Sox.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like their fans.
What's wrong with their fans?
They're rowdy.
They're rowdy?
They're disrespectful.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I go once a year to a ball game with it because my brother's a White Sox fan.
Yeah.
And so he tells we have a tailgate party for me and my friends. You know, it's a little group of us that we go for a little barbecue.
Yeah.
You know? And every time I go there, even if they don't, sometimes I've gone when they play the Cubs, but sometimes when they don't play the Cubs, I still wear my Cubs gear.
Yeah.
I'm with my wife. They're disrespectful, you know, like swearing. They don't respect. They want to fight. Dude, I'm just wearing a Cubs jersey. You know? So,
Interesting.
so they get drunk and they get all stupid. So now to avoid problems, I still wear like my Cubs gear, but now I wear everything that's black. Even though I got another hat like this,
Yeah.
but the seat's black.
Yeah.
They get so drunk and stupid they don't even know that. You know,
You blend in.
yeah. So I just blend in.
So you don't think Cubs fans are rowdy?
I mean, I see White Sox fans over here. I mean, with their jersey on, they can care less.
And they're not
whatever
getting
you want.
fights.
You know, it's not that serious. And I go to a lot of ballparks. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of ball games. Well, not a lot. I go at least 10 a year.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go just to a beer around the ballpark. Before I'm with a couple of my friends. But you see, we don't start hacking people or whatever. Especially you where, like I'm with my wife.
Yeah.
And my friend too, you know, we go with our wives. Which is uncalled for.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 60 years old. I'm not a little kid. I'm out here to look for fight, man. I'm here to have a good time. I'm not here to look to be fighting. I mean, I'm from the hood too and all that. I survive because I'm smart.
Yeah.
So
You're retired now.
yeah, you know.
You're just trying to enjoy a game.
I
with
learned
your
a long
wife.
time ago. The better man walks away.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes that's tough though.
And I learned a long time ago that there's a better mother flower out here than you.
Yes.
So, you know, which means a coward that'll pull out a gun and a knife.
Yeah.
So, to avoid stuff like that, just walk away from problems. You know?
That's a good way. We don't need any more shootings or exactly.
You know, it's like people don't value life.
They don't.
I think, I don't like to talk about religion because I respect everybody's, you know.
Oh, feel free. I respect everyone's opinion, so feel free.
You know, their faith and whatever.
Yeah.
But I tell my wife, man, you know, we believe in, the people that believe in Jesus Christ, they should start repenting and because this world is just going to hell.
Yeah.
I mean, with all the issues, and then especially, I tell my wife, the number one thing is the killings, you know, the value of life. I mean, God gives us life, and we're just throwing it away like nothing. We don't care. Shooting kids, you know.
Or that have you heard of the Charlie Kirk guy?
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw a video yesterday. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Actually, I was with my friends yesterday, a couple of my friends. I stopped by just to say hello. I don't drink too much during the weekday, so I had a beer. Just go fun. And the guy's like, hey, did you hear about this guy? I'm like, no. Then he showed me a video. I'm like, oh, man, I don't even. They saw that blood.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. I'm like, I got a weak stomach. So I don't hear all that shit. That's why I'm not a doctor. Man. You know?
No,
I chose Uber driver or doctor. I chose Uber driver.
Yes. I feel you. I do think. Why do you think people don't value life anymore? What do you think is the reason?
I'm not really sure on that question, but you seen that other where the Ukrainian girl got killed? She was just sitting
Oh, on the
on
bus.
the bus
Yes.
or
Yeah.
train. The guy came in and just cut her. I mean, like,
Yeah.
this is what I mean. Why? I mean, okay, maybe you have mental issues with her, but I mean, and plus he was locked up. From what I heard, no cash bail or whatever. Let him go back out. I mean, there's times when you do a crime, like back in the days, you feel you face the consequences. You know the criminal system here is so weak. You know, because can you imagine that somebody committed a crime that should be locked up and they come out and they kill one of your family members? How would you feel, man?
Yeah.
I mean, like, come on, man, you got him locked up. You know? So, like, my friend, he got carjacked. He was with his wife and his kid in the car. He still carjacked him. He was so scared. Semi-automatic weapons to young kids.
Here in Chicago?
Yeah.
Wow.
16, 17 years ago, like 2 summers ago. And the wife's still traumatized.
I bet, yeah.
He had a little apartment with his wife. You know, he was doing Uber, doing good for himself. You know, it took his car. They never got it back. He had to move back in with his parents. He still haven't recuperated where he's making money to move on his own again. So you guys are destroying lives. So the guy, he was able to identify one of the offenders. 2 weeks later, they call him back. Can you think you can come and identify him again? I'm like, okay, why? What's up? Oh, you know, we have to let him go because of this. I'm like, let him go. I identified the guy. He did the crime. He even had it on the camera from where they, you know, where they give us the cameras in the city. You had all these evidence, and you let him go.
Yeah.
And then he went and did it again. You know, it's ridiculous.
I think that's the point. Like, what I like what you're saying is like when these people take lives, they don't understand like it's affecting more people.
Yeah,
Like you take one person's lives, that's like 300, 400, 500 people that could be affected by that.
And it's a shame because, you know, there was a couple of years ago, maybe, where, I don't know if you heard, a retired police officer got killed. The same thing. This young offender carjacked somebody. They let him go. They put him in house arrest. He got out of the bracelet, got out, and did it again. Again, they put him in house arrest. And the third time, he got out of the bracelet. He went out, he robbed a retired police officer, and he killed a police officer. So, what do you keep these guys locked up with? Because they're kids?
Yeah.
Bro, if you are old enough to commit something like that, plus you already know what you're doing at that age, you know what? Go to the Yachty home when you're 18, go to the big house. Because, you know, it's a shame, but...
So do you think we need stricter police? Do you think we need stricter gun laws?
No, yeah, that definitely, yeah. But stricter, I mean, like, the punishment.
Punishments,
You know, you can't be like, don't do it again.
Yeah.
Hey, don't do it again.
Yeah.
3, 4 times, and you're out there, come on, man.
Yeah.
Because they feel like they can get away with all of it. And that's not right. My brother got carjacked by 2 young guys, too. So, and the thing is, see, like me, man, I'm from here, I get along with everybody, you know. I don't have one racist hair in my body, but you gotta be careful sometimes too, like this job, okay? My brother got carjacked, you know, and I told him sometimes, be careful, don't work too much at night, whatever. Like me, I go everywhere too, you know, but now I tend to stay away from certain areas after that happened, you know, because is it my fault? It's not my fault.
Yeah.
So what you just said earlier, is the domino, you know, they don't affect, they don't understand that by you committing crimes in your neighborhood, nobody wants to go work over there.
Yeah.
What happens to your grandmother, your aunt, your mother, your father, that needs a right to go to the clinic or to work? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that. Like even it can affect a whole neighborhood.
Exactly.
It can leave a whole innocent neighborhood under a bad rap.
In the South Side, I used to work all over the city, and all that. I wasn't scared, man. Like,
Yeah.
You know, but not that I'm scared. It's just that to avoid stuff. You know, I want to go home with my car and with my life. You know, and if this wouldn't be happening, I work everywhere. But you know, it's a shame.
Yeah, and it's a sad thing you have to say. I want to go home with my life. You know what I mean? Like now we got to sit here and say like I hope I go home with my life. Yeah.
So this is why I work in daylight right
Yes.
now, like about 5 or 6.
You're
Bye
out.
Friday, Saturday. I don't give a shit.
I just had an
home.
Uber. Some girl just started. I just had an Uber like yesterday, or today, And she's like, I just started. This is where all the money's making. And you're like, I got to get out. I'm too old to be out here.
Yeah. I mean, I work. I do my time. 'Cause this is my full-time job
Right.
now. I worked in construction 23 years. So I'm a union labor. I haven't worked for a few years because I got rear-ended and I dislocated 4 discs in that accident.
Do you like the union? Do you
Yeah.
Because I know like the union, I can't tell if like, is it going to be taken away? Do people want it?
I don't know, man, but union, bro, is good. It's been good for me. You make good money. You know, you get good benefits. And at the end of the day, you get a pension. Now, you go work in this factory for 40 years, 30 years, they don't got no pension for you. Yes, thank you very much. You're lucky if you put into the 401k, you know.
Facts.
But they ain't giving you nothing for your pension.
Do you think we should get pensions and unions back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what are you going to live for? Social Security?
Yeah.
I mean, if you didn't save money, it's true. Because Social Security is only what's going to give you. It only gives you whatever you put into it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like by working, you know. Because if you haven't worked as much or whatever, you're not getting back from Social Security.
It kind of just feels like we as people have to start investing in each other again. Like investing in lives, investing in making sure people are happy, and really investing that people do not have to sit in an Uber car and be like, will we get it home?
Yeah, but you know what? And the thing about it too is the companies, man.
Yeah.
Look, with Uber, I'll tell you why I started doing Uber a little more before my accident. I even stopped working construction for a couple of years. Dude, I was making like over $10,000 a month. Okay? So I was making like $2,700 a week.
Crazy.
Every week, man.
Yeah.
6 days a week.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was like, okay, now the people that are on top, instead of they keeping it like that, so hey, you know, these guys are, I mean, I'm a billionaire now thanks to you guys working your asses out there.
Yes.
You know what they do? They took our bonuses away.
Yeah.
So now I'm making like about, I mean, I can still make a little decent money.
Right.
You know, like 8,000, but I gotta bust my ass out here 7 days a week. 12 hours a day. And I'm too old for that.
Mm-hmm.
So now, you know, I do like about 5. So I'm doing like half of what I used to. Which, you know, I wish I could make more because I still got, you know, kids in school and all that stuff. So that's just the difference here in this country, man. The corporate America is only greedy. They get, the more they make, the less is for you.
And I think that goes right back to the domino effect. The more they make, the less we get, and the more angry we get. And instead of, what I think is the sad part is a lot of people don't know where to direct their anger, so they just direct it to people who are just innocently like
It's
around.
like all this smash and grab and all this crimes and robberies and all that. Why? It shouldn't be happening if the people in the top would be like, hey, be fair to, that we can have a fair life too, you know? That we can make a nice living, you know? We're in a rich country, you know? Why do we sometimes I feel like we're just as bad as third world countries.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
I agree.
I paid like almost $300 for my life insurance for me and my family. Like, I shouldn't have to pay $300 for that, you know. And
So do you think we need a Superman to come and save us from these evil Lex Luthors? As a Batman lover myself, you know, I see you repping the wrong team.
Yeah. No, I like Batman too. I got a lot of stuff with Batman. I collect all these things at home. I got shelves of figurines and cards and all that. Yeah, but you know, all we need is like a person with heart, not like Trump.
Yes.
A heartless, you know, guy that he doesn't care, destroying families.
Yeah.
Like all this immigration stuff. It's okay, you know, all these guys come in. If they're criminals, okay, get rid of them. I understand that. But you're rounding up just innocent people. Hey, you know, you came here 20 years ago, you didn't fix your papers, you're out of here. Hey, I'm leaving 2 kids behind and my wife, you know. What the fuck kind of shit is that? You know?
I like that. We need people with the heart. Yeah, I guess having a heart is hard to. I guess I feel like when you have more money, the less heart you have.
I think so.
Which kind of.
I wish I would have been one of the ones that hit the 4 minutes. Bro, I would have been giving like more than half of that money away to people in the street. I told my wife I would carry out $millions aside, and I would take like every day like a couple of $1,000.
Yeah.
Just that minute, and then just if I see here's $100, here's $100.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, go get yourself, go stay in the room for tonight or something.
Yeah. Well, thank you, sir.
All right, okay, man.
I appreciate the combo.
All right, you take care of yourself.
Yeah,
Right? You have a nice week.
you too.